real Zerg vibe about it.
It's a new day, it's a new device, and it's a new NAVI. You're looking to take them on here in the bounty. Passed out long for the Danes. Smoke, not ideal. And so a pick comes through it as Hooksie's unable to cross. Down, barely making it onto the ramp. Meanwhile, B, bomb, going in. Bit doesn't rotate, and he just catches there, running backwards, looking at the ground. No fight back for Astralis. They choose not to take them.
Dude, that's an Astralis classic move. You'll always remember the time they did it with S-Tag down nuke on ramp. You'll remember that,
remember
Hugo.
that.
Gets the info that they're just hanging out over in middle. Corridor smokes come in for Astralis, but the pressure's going to be on Bit. He's got Mikaze nearby to help him out.
Oh, God.
Bit opens. The spacing's very wide here on Astralis, and so a chance to just farm up. Ema plays through the mid-smoke in the downtime, and in the blink of an eye, it's just Device. This round so quickly gets away from Astralis. Can Device find anything in the clutch? He needs the ace 1v4. Deals with Mikaze, who plays in on a very early timing, trying to capitalize on that bomb plant. Low health on Ema. Device, there's the third. Ball's rolling on the clutch, and he gets so damn close. It's 4 from Device.
Device's orb makes an appearance. Wonderful will meet him there. No mid-fight. No spawn either. So Wonderful takes long. Aggressive for Ema, getting involved early with the flashbang forces that 5v4. Hoopsie 0 and 5.
I mean, you've seen Ema getting increasingly curious about these mid plays as time's gone on. It was him who kind of flushed out the fake last time. Missed shot for Wonderful. They will get out on catwalk here. Device on the angle, nails the shot, and there's a follow-up for Stare and Yabi. That opener from Ema might all be in vain here as Astralis sit ready to pick up this round. Some convincing openings. Device with a strong start to the series holds a lot of promise. So in their return to the rifles, Astralis get on the board. It's a speedy reaction there after that aggression from Ema. NAVI, it felt like they were expecting a bit more respect, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Wonderful, kind of out on an island over towards ramp, realizes, oh god, they're already out on short, and then that gets really awkward for the AWPer.
A really nice pace change for Astralis to smoke that molly late in the molly and just go. I don't think anyone was ready for that. NAVI haven't seen the staging of the round. They haven't seen the...
You know, it's very early doors, but the... just the way he's looking, the eye test on Device, feels like we might get a good game from him today.
Late long pop. Wonderful's going to have to turn around, but being stuck on this corner is not a comfortable place to be. Jump peaks, molly on the car. Going to have to make a decision right now. Gets a shot off. There's no Molotov, actually. Astralis. There it is. A little bit later. I thought they were lining it up before, and so sure, they forced the position out, but I felt like that could have come for free for Astralis. It cost Device's life. Ema going back up Cats, catches one. There's still more round this corner. Yabi making his presence known. Oh, really trying to squeeze these headshots. Mikaze disallows. 2v3 now. Astralis making it into the site.
They're gonna lead the charge here on the rifle. Also is to try and get this bomb planted. The molly's burning him alive. Mikaze with more good util here to siphon players from the ranks of Astralis and keep that round safe.
Blade is clapping somewhere. Mikaze's util has been really, really strong in this CT side.
One thing that has been nice for NAVI is that Astralis haven't really made use of the long doors outside of that last round. And you were able to repel them from it pretty convincingly. Mikaze!
Ow.
He does well to get out with one in a kind of desperate spot, and here's that short aggro from Ema, something he's been trying all throughout this game, but picks the wrong fight. Stown able to deal with him. And Astralis set their sights on B. Bit here. First kill comes his way. Yabi further ahead on that smoke push. And so it slows down and stalls out into a 3-on-3 here. Bit can still call that there's flashes coming in towards his site. His teammates scrapping for mid decide to just play past Hooksie in middle. They want to help out Bit. If they can drop this bomb, they win the round, and Bit gets it done. There's the AWP on the line out in middle, and so NAVI have got Bit to thank.
He's looking like a rock right now on this B-bomb site, not letting them in without a multi-kill. Boost up allows a player to walk closer. Yavi getting in. Again, block smoke here for NAVI to play behind on the site. Ema doesn't know how close they are. Device wallbangs him through the box. Yavi is still further than anyone's ready for. He springs a trap, but a missed shot.
Alexi just playing a delay with flashes. More of that NAVI util to take the pace out of this. And if this smoke fades, there isn't another one for the cross. So Astralis can't get slowed up for too long. They have to start this crossing now. Alexi plays through on a flashbang. Will get found, but there's still layers here. This one's just going to be a scrap all the way to the close. Wonderful and Makazi both out on short. Now it's just the AWP left. They've spotted him. They've got him trapped behind this smoke. This is going to take something real special. Wonderful should not be able to survive this. When this smoke disappears, he loses his cover, and Astralis swing him together. And if I'm honest, that wallbang kill from Device last round was hugely impactful. I think it's one of the reasons that site take ended up feeling so easy. You got rid of Ema as the kind of danger man, but I don't know if he's going to be able to replicate a crazy wallbang entry like that. Here's a pace change for Device. They doing contact on the push up, and it's not worked wonders here for Astralis. One back for Stare, a convincing kill short. But all of NAVI amassed down in CT. There's also this long flank from Bit. That's going to start to close very, very quickly. That's not a commit to the plant. They spot Bit out on long, a series of clean taps, getting rid of Stare. And Hooksy, all that's left to do is die. NAVI, a swift return to form as this time they stop the A-take. Back to the drawing board here for Astralis.
Yeah, you feel like now what actually works?
I think like the problem is you've lost so much of your footing in terms of the game plan just so quickly here. Your attempt of like the conditioning off of the one mid smoke for which you spent like the first 6-7 rounds of the game doing as well, got you nowhere really, really quick. The only success you had is on a long pop where Device hits a blinder to open up. And so it's like, oh, you've kind of used a lot of runway building up a lie around this smoke that NAVI were able to figure out.
So is there a savior here for Astralis? This B-bomb site does not feel like the way in. Bit's been a rock in this position, and now he's even supported by Makaze's AWP. On the line, should be good for the first shot, but it's not a problem here for NAVI. Astralis get closer, Makaze gets one more chance. Okay, now it's a problem. Oh dear, it's a big disaster. Device double deke entry, where has that come from? He is saving this game for Astralis, or at least trying to. Bit with nothing, Makaze with multiple misses, and Device makes up for it. 2 huge headshots. My oh my.
Another round where Device is able to kind of carve a route in for Astralis.
Huge boost to the economy. Device's AWP now going to be fielded in this final round. They're ready to pop out mid. They're faking on the catwalk. It's another missed shot here for the AWP, this time Wonderful. Overwhelmed with flashbangs. Astralis find that 5v4 Stare, peeking out mid, and further damage to Bit, who can't go down. That would open up the B-bomb site. Desperately trying to get back in position. Wonderful missing again. These AWPs are shooting blanks. NAVI letting them down. 3 on 5.
And because they have numbers, they're going to be way better at coming in through the tunnels. In a lot of these fights, Bit has had strung out 1v1s. That time he has 3 players on his screen and nothing to do. It's down to a 2v5 retake as Astralis look to recover in this first half.
Absolutely.
Giving themselves a much needed bit of wiggle room, and so much of it coming off the back of Device. He's been fighting tooth and nail to keep Astralis in this game. He's still floating around mid-late, and Alexi's been waiting for this, what feels like an eternity. He can't wait anymore. They have to start trying to gear up for this retake. Device now arrives in through the back line, and so Astralis get the 4 they were hoping for. Device might have lost the stash, but he's hitting even harder. But it puts a lot of weight on this round right now. Astralis, the ones to make a play. They have dual Berettas down here, double dualies in lower.
Call them the quaddies. Oh no, they walk in. Alexi's just waiting. Turrets. And the miss molly, Yabi stays inside the window, not for long.
Alexi was right. 8 is enough.
8 definitely feels like enough now. Device is saving Julies. Device has left the building. And Stare, you have nothing to save. You know how I feel, Harry, about bad saves. You can get exits, that's okay. Because, again, even more importantly, kills matter on the way out. Like, if you get Device and Stare get a couple of kills here, they farm some money for later. So, Device's armor broken, that's fine. He gets a frag from it. Any more from Device, double up. Double cup.
Oh my god.
Sipping sweet right now, looking for the ace on the exit. Go on, go get it.
Go get it, Device. Go get it, Device. Go get it, Device. Come on. Wonderful. You're such a little gremlin.
No,
you didn't give it to him.
It's smart.
I know it's smart.
Very smart.
I can't really even make a case for
He got you thought of one of his kills. Congratulations.
One of his how many? 4. 4. I remember 25% of his kills. That's quite an impression.
I remember 100% of Device's kills. Even all the exits that don't mean anything. Well, it does mean something because he's got an M4 and he's put it to use. Look at that damage down middle. Oh my goodness. 200 damage with the M4 and a kill.
Oh my god.
With a 1 tap.
That's how you die?
Device's M4.
18 and 9. 1 tap down mid by bit. He does what he does best.
Still, the bomb's trapped here. Yabi, he's only got 4 kills, but he could win this round if he played aggressive. Choose to go back.
This is where the fact it's unconfirmed damage actually matters a hell of a lot.
Wait,
they
10
might
seconds. He was saving.
Oh. Oh.
That's yeah.
Okay.
The damage save, Harry. 4v3 save. That caught me so off guard.
Yeah.
I really didn't think NAVI would do that, but I guess the damage was rough.
Oh, that's really rough, actually. They don't have any util to make up for that, so Alexi just has to deal with it, I guess, and he runs out through mid. Been able to make it past. Yabi with a quick turn. Makaze's Deagle opening, but are they ready for Stown? Second man in at the car. It's kept clean by Astralis, who stopped the spillover out through the tunnels.
Disaster class game on this T side for NAVI. They won the pistol. You wouldn't be able to tell. Or util, a little cash here for Yabi to pick up. Hooksy breaks that mid smoke. 2 hits at the same time out mid. That's a big entry, but Yabi lines up 3 kills in tunnel. I remember a Yabi round. This is one of them. NAVI will not forget anytime soon, stopping them at the door with a Molotov. This one is getting dicey. Device climbing back up so they don't go back, but that bomb is lost to the B bomb site. They can't overcommit to the flank. They have to find Yabi.
Yabi was debating making a play there, but in what ended up being a tight 2v2, he's low on health. That nade just shy of finding Alexi. Yabi's still going. On for the ace now. Only Alexi left. Yabi will collect it. And Device finally has someone joining him on the board. An ace round for Yabi.
Turns NAVI into compost.
Fast play out long. Ooh. Makaze provides the cover. That looked like it was going to be a dire double kill out in the long doors, but Makaze spamming back. An early 5v4. This is one of the nicer spots you've been in if you're NAVI. Struggled at getting and maintaining these advantages, and so this feels like a round you have to convert.
Nice trade out. Hooksy having trouble in this game, and that's not going to make it any easier. Multiplayers. Essentially 1v4.
Yeah, he's just responsible for so much ground as well. Yabi leaves the B site, tries to go and clear mid, has to be ready for this close check, and with Ema finding him, that is the round for NAVI. Starts off over on long. They throw a bit of misdirection the way of a nervous Astralis, who are lagging behind in terms of the player count. Forces a bit of a gamble, forces moves to be made, and NAVI find the gap.
I mean, Yabi realized what's happening, right? Device has long info. He's calling, no one out, care B, and Yabi breaking a little streak from Astralis. Oh, Sound just shooting through the smoke. Tees up wonderful for the easiest entry.
Ooh. That's just a odd fight to go for. It's money on the line for Astralis as well. That's not like even the spam to stop players crossing on a short that Device did a couple of rounds ago. That's a spam for the run down mid.
Okay, hooksy, good position, but again, I feel like the trade is guaranteed for NAVI. Lexi with a half clear. Oh, hooksy double up. Really nice.
He's done well to get out with two there, yeah. And that keeps the hope of this round alive for Astralis. Might not have been an inspiring game from Hooksy here, but that double is important. Yabi one step further on a spam through the tunnel smoke. Bomb now spotted. The short player stare had to hold on. Mikaze able to overwhelm him. Device tries to play ahead of this site take. This leaves him in the firing line. Mikaze chases down the kill. And asks for the bomb as well. Mikaze doing it all. Just Yabi to stop. He's had an uptick here in the second half. It's been notable. Support finally arriving, and it's been in the form of Yabi. So caught on the cross up. Mikaze just goes full aggressive, low on health the entire time.
They're not out of the woods yet. Astralis have 4 sports into this round. A very dangerous decision. It could cost them everything. Back-to-back forces to stop the NAVI win on Astralis' map pick. Block on the long smoke. Got to be ready for this in the current day. Hooksy sits in front of it. Check it out. Good flash, though, but blinded spraying. Bit comes in to save him.
Yeah, Big got there just in time, playing anti-flash, and so important he played through the smoke. Mikaze dead over in mid.
Okay.
As he attempts to pick up the pace here and help with the A hit, he's gifted a gun to Yabi. This is a lot of info for NAVI. They know they're walking into a bit of a stack here. The problem they have, they don't have any map control anywhere else. It's something that Bit is trying to sort out.
Bit from lower. This is so slow, though. 25 seconds. It's on wonderful to initiate. No peek on the cross. Orb scaling up. Caught by the flash. Perfectly timed by Astralis. They can pick up that orb. They can pick up AKs. A risky force buy for Astralis pays off massively. Again, this troublesome twosome on the B-bomb site from Astralis. Oh, that's crazy, Bit. That's unreal. He's going to try and nade the orb out as well. Dirty peek. And NAVI just speed up.
Stare trying to construct a bit of a defense here. Multi-kill of his own. And what was feeling like a good round for NAVI, Bit still in the kill feed.
Bomb on an island. Bit needs to go.
Quickly starts to shape up here for Astralis. They're ready for long, or at least they should be. They knew that Bit was here. He's on for an all-headshot ace. Wonderful, in with the fourth. Bit, that is stellar, and that's what he's all about. Taking heads off, opens on Device, goes on to save the day for NAVI.
Why would Hooksy leave? What made him leave in that position? They knew Bit was long. They traded out 1-for-1 after Device's death. And Hooksy just leaves long at 20 seconds thinking he won't come here. Bit just shoots multiple players in the back of the head. Beautiful shots for Bit, but Yabi and Stan were there.
All right, NAVI, you've got Bit to thank for this. He's teed them up for a victory here. Late capitalization on breaking Astralis' money. They've only got a handful of guns to work with. Last time NAVI were up against a buy like this, they fell down. Bit has given them a chance at redemption. Play out through the doors. Mikaze mid-air. There is a trade available. That's a gun drop down here in mid as well.
He saw 2 more, so NAVI speed up.
Last time these flashes were very, very punishing. This time no flash required. Down on the spam. Finds the opening. Device and Stown repel it. And it's Stare with a wide swing. This game continues.
Just when you think the game's done, dude, multiple times in this T side have I thought these rounds are unlosable here, and someone give this guy an AK. Just a B rush.
Yabi so blind. Can't mow them down.
That's how you win.
He got an ace over here at B. Last time they tried running at him, but this time no kills for Yabi in the hold. Astralis, the alarm bells are ringing. This comeback all hinges on a 4v5 retake in at the B site.
You drag out a Glock round, you make them think we're doing something special. You do something Blade would never call, rushing the B bomb site at the end of regulation.
Wonderful, trying to fight them out through the window. Knows that there's util in play for Astralis. He was trying to thin out the back line. Stown opens, there's the trade. It's all chaos. It's going everywhere. NAVI trying to play through, and they will. A quick B hit on the back of a quasi timeout in the eco. And that's what Alexi cooks up. That is how they steal Astralis's pick of Dust 2 away.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
I don't think it's a very pretty picture here for Astralis. I think their chance to make this a 3-map series where they could have looked to win really did hinge on winning Dust 2. And that fight just came too late in the game. Hooksy in the board to open up, or on the board, and in it. Screw it, why not both? Stown, bit of an aggressive swing out in the top mid. He's given over that 4-on-4 and dual Berettas on B.
I think the flash let him down there, actually. I like the play, but didn't seem like Na'Vi were too blind in middle, so I'd like both flash plays. I think it's good. Astralis initiating, but second one didn't really do that much for Stown. So he gets headshot instantly. Oh, in a go for a Stare, and that might send the bomb back to middle. Device rotating, decides against it. Stare says it's clear. I have it. Hooksy finds his second headshot. Astralis holding strong. Hooksy, that's despicable.
Okay, if Hooksy's gonna have like a god mode game, that does change things. We all like occasionally, you get it every now and again. I think it's something to do with the moon. I don't know, but going to the moon nonetheless.
Alexi's the Doge because he's got that dog in him, Harry. Oof. But you know, sometimes you got to put dogs down. So Hooksy will. 4 kills and a pistol, looking locked in. Locked to her.
Dude, I think it's going to be a Hooksy life game.
Not much time.
Oh, our Device blinded, but he'll nail it. Stare, follow-up kill from the back of the site. They don't have any blocking util here, but Na'Vi only 15 seconds. They have to get a move on.
Done.
And they're throwing in the towel. They're calling the save on this 3-on-4.
Ooh la la. Can't really blame them. The double entry or the double defense kill comes in for Astralis. Device blind shot, always a nightmare, and then Stare follows up. So Na'Vi, even with that long kill, 3 players yet to get a kill here for Na'Vi. 4-0 start for Astralis. Faster approach up middle. Look at this. Device may have found that kill, but he doesn't know about Wonderful, who made it in. Oh my god. Don't die now. Wonderful gets that frag eventually. Device can't pull the AWP back out in time. 4-on-4 here. Na'Vi adding a bit of chaos into the round.
Push from Hooksy. He's in the back line. Bomb dropped in the apartments.
Oh no.
And so Ema and Bit might get room.
Bit could take it into A, but he'd rather get this kill. We're slowing down. Lose the round here for Na'Vi. He's going to check this. No. Easily done by Yabi. Patience. It could have gone for the plant, but he knew a kill would have made all the difference there. They get trapped in a 2-on-4. Astralis close in. But wrong 50-50 check. Ema lost. Kill's ready to happen here on that contact. There it is. 5-0 for Astralis. Dominant hang around. Ema comes out boiler. Device is already back on long side. Ooh,
Okay.
la la, that's a shot.
You like that. You like that. It's down. Oh, very, very blind. Device trying to play, but doesn't want to come through the moto smoke. And in a 5-on-3, if you don't find a kill, this will just be a save. NAVI looking to break through on a partial buy.
I mean, you just talk about Stown being caught in the open there between positions, but you can't. Is it a mistake, or is it him just trying to go back in pit after his teammate got one deeked?
Makazi and Alexi still yet to be involved in this game, but maybe here's the chance. A run in towards top banana into the triple stack. Device Orb opens. Makazi not in a position to trade or do anything here, but he will get the space at least. That's what NAVI were looking for.
Astralis protocols have been fantastic in the CT side. No one's really overplayed. They haven't been offering up kills at top B.
Still blocking util available for Astralis as well. That's why this pace from NAVI is important. They're going to be ahead of anything that Astralis could hope to throw out. Stare instead playing a long game set up with flashes from Hooksy out in spawn. And the spam just continues to connect here. Hooksy on a tear. 2 kills from him on smoke spam.
2 low players, both in the site. Hunts down the first, but the smoke bait CT tapping away his bit. He's clinical, but there's just too many targets, and they fire back on this map. Ooh, NAVI walk out past the mid volley. They're not ready. Stown recovers it well, but it's still a trade. Can NAVI pick up the pace into Yabi alone in the pit? Do they even want to? Stalling out now, so B players will not rotate as NAVI don't make any more noise. They walk back to that B bomb side, but it's only Makaze faking it out, 0 and 6 with 1 smoke to try and scare Astralis off of rotating. Device already begun though. CT smoke. Lands well, not blocked, that's big. 20 seconds, Astralis. They don't know.
Yeah, the defense is split. Yabi with the spot on multiple players now, but naded out from the pit side. Hooksy can't hold on.
What a shot.
And so the little fake that NAVI throw in, keeping players over at B, proves to be worth its weight in gold. They break through that A-hold. Oh, smoke break nets the opener. They do it again for Wonderful, trying to get even more from that T-side orb. You're towing a very fine line. You want to play for the info, deny the space. You need something for this 4v5, and so you can see the reaction here. Double push in through the apartments.
Oh.
They line up for bit.
Couldn't be worse.
NAVI's patience here, waiting for the reaction from Astralis, rewards them.
Doesn't matter where you go, really, as long as you go together. Stare alone in this B bomb site. Device trying to re-clear middle. Instead, just has to go through this smoke if he wants to stop the rush on this B site. Wonderful covers the swing. And that is NAVI with the round, already going to hunt this AWP. Good move. They're believing in the 6-6 comeback, so they need to thin the money down now. Taking this orb is the first step in that right direction. 3 kills from Bit.
11 and 5, that's with Makazi and Alexi still yet to frag.
Yeah, no entry from Makazi is crazy. He's not really been in Banana too much. They've kind of allowed the util of Astralis in this CT side to take hold. It looks like NAVI are going for the instant exec onto this A site. Device still not rotated yet. He's moving now. Sooner NAVI go, the bigger the gap.
They might miss that window. Device is going to get here on the orb. It's a play up through short though, and only 1 player there to withstand it. Yabi overran Stown and Device, wrestling some kills back. Leave Astralis with an attemptable retake here in the 3-on-3. I mean, if he gets a kill now, that might stop the retake from happening. Will he offer up a trade? They're not able to collapse on him in time, and so that's enough. A little slide out from Ema out through Boiler, putting the odds in Navi's favor, and when they can't trade him, Astralis throw in the towel.
hooksie's got all the util though. Do Navi still seem interested in this B site? Certainly seems like it. They're coming in. This is running on the line.
The guys on A still waiting for that A reaction, but it's now dawned on them the actual site hit has taken place. They might be able to catch Bit down here. That's an awkward fight for him to lose.
Okay.
I love that he tried it.
Does this happen? 3 banana. If they spam Ema, could be odd, but the flash back in for one more.
Alexi here, only 1 kill. It's been a battle of brains up until now, but can't question the brawn. He's got to deal with this banana play, and if he does, that's the round for Na'Vi.
I almost feel like getting that kill down mid onto Bit bait Astralis back into what we all know is a very difficult retake, but 4v4, they give it a go. Understandable, but it will cost them everything. Even Hooksie's exit looks like it's not going to happen. Makazi with his first kill as well. And so Na'Vi, one more round to make this even.
They're being left in retakes.
And that's the first time you can say Astralis really over-rotated in a position. They went 4-1 off the top after they did nades down banana. So Hooksie left alone in this position. It cost them everything. Awkward for Makazi, turning anti-flash. But Alexi comes through the smoke to trade, and the grenade dunks Hooksie. Na'Vi still met with a Molotov, so they can't rush here. But they've got a 4v3. They've got every reason to win this round again. From 6-2 down, Na'Vi look to level out. Abbey and Apartments. Stown getting curious. Goes for mid-info. If he peeks wide, it's Wonderful's orb that will find him. See him, second mid player. The Ruckers, Astralis are trapped. They don't know it. Yeah, anywhere they go, they're dead. On the B site, device found, info gained, and so Na'Vi can just plant and win this last round. Right.
Yeah, winning this 1v3, surely it's mission impossible, and Bit, well, device still has the knife out, so it's a done deal. The recovery in from Na'Vi. Alexi pieces together how Hooksie always has them in the right place. From 6-1 down, they tie us up. They found a way to break through.
Oh, you want to talk stacks? Look at this pistol. 4 banana. You've got to play active if you're going to do this. So Na'Vi, oh god, it's only Bit getting rushed down on this long side, already scrambling, panicking, rotations moving. Astralis trying to trap Bit in place.
Flash, Bit blind, Bit might be dead. Gonna try and take one with him, but he can't manage it.
Whoa.
They barrel through the short smoke. Makazi, that's his second kill of the game, and it's a wild one. He's now opened up the route to a retake. Flash here to try and tee up Na'Vi. They push on in.
Oh,
Wonderful and Alexi in tandem. Dooley's running low for Stair. He's got 3 shots left. Tap from Alexi. Oh! And Device with the knife does his own stunts. Hell yeah, Device.
I love that.
Hell yeah, knife kill.
Alexi ran out of mouse pad. You could just see it. You could see him running out of mouse pad there. Just couldn't turn on that final kill after he gets the 1 tap. What a mess. What a clown fiesta. And Device just shanks him.
Up in the top mid now. It's very passive, very reserved here for Na'Vi at the A site. They've given up a lot of ground, and so Astralis have the staging platform to go for this hit. Stair opens more around the long corner. A double up between Bit and Wonderful. And Bit's head on a swivel is ripped off down in the pit. Bomb plant with seconds remaining, and a 2v2 post plant here. Makazi and Alexi up for the retake. It's the 2 bottom performers for Na'Vi.
I feel like Bit has done enough, but no one else able to hold strong. Alexi catches Stair, just walking the wrong way, trying to wrap the long side device. He's had a great series. He needs this 1v2 right now to keep Astralis good times rolling, but traded by Makaze. A quiet game, but 1 kill that makes all the difference in getting Na'Vi back in the map, picking up that last second defuse. As Astralis look to execute full send into only 2 players holding.
They've read this as a B play though. Alexi still is the 3rd player at B, and Ema's very entrenched, so these rotates won't be getting here quickly.
How they
You
know.
really need Wonderful And Bit to hold on, nothing found on the rifle, and Bit only manages 1 kill. That leaves a 3-on-3 retake here.
Oh my god, he
Bomb
just found it.
Stair gonna get it planted with a second left. So now it's NAVI on for a retake. Alexi has the kit and an MP9 out into top middle.
Timing isn't awful, but Device is in the pit with an AWP. That will spell shortly the end of the round here for NAVI as they come around this corner. It's shot for Device. Do NAVI want to take the risk? All their money on the line. Alexi has a kit, but they line up. Ema just gets shut down, and one by one, NAVI fall. Even getting out is unrealistic. Device denies in the pit post-plant. That's what he's here for. Device has been delivering all day. There's a stack here, but it's only pistols.
Oh my god, how does he get a full reload?
Ema, oh, he's dead. Team Molly from Device has killed Hooksy. I am the captain now.
Stair and Device are both really low. They could lose this.
Yeah, they could.
They picked right. They've dodged the stack at least.
Down and Yabi, they got it.
NAVI don't have a reason to not attempt this round, though, and this low health maybe giving you a moment of worry. Bit in with the double. Yabi back in control with 2 of his own. Down low. Bomb plant found. Yabi on the swing. Wonderful. 1 bullet shy of the eco win for NAVI. Astralis just make it through. Battered and bruised, but around nonetheless.
Scary.
On their path to the win on Inferno.
So scary. Just throwing bodies. NAVI just man after man running in through Moto. Team kills. Look at the double team kill. It's a trade. We'll call it a trade. Wonderful MT. Traded Bice down. Stop that pistol comeback. And yeah, they're right back off to the races. Now NAVI got to be flawless on this CT side. Easier said than done. Astralis with quick rounds and then keep it going. Nades destroy Makaze. Alexi has no response. Full blind. Push back. If Astralis go, they might not be ready for Ema backside. And Wonderful's coming as well. Doesn't look like a commitment though. Oh, Alexi, careful. Swinging out, almost punished. Wonderful's AWP shows off, and Alexi and Ema line them up, knock them down. This is just a bloodbath. This is loose. This is online CS. 2v2 now. Anything's possible.
And Bit and Yabi are having a completely different fight in the downtime, and Yabi
got spotted.
That's crazy. And on the back of that kill, that should be round secured. Alexi just left out of the picture here. The bomb's going to leave. Device runs away.
He has to try. At this point in the game, there's no point saving this. Just play. Get your team back in. Root app slowly, perhaps. Alexi walks up short. Yabi on AWP because of the health. This gives Alexi a 1v1 into the site. Yabi's not exactly covering Device's cross, so he's got to hold his own. Roto smoke. That's info.
That's about the AWP. Baits in to Device. And so Astralis, they're now 1 round away.
A little bit flustered here. Feels a little far gone for NAVI. 3rd map of Nuke. Will it be needed? Astralis throw in their execute. That final blocking Molotov, Astralis is not going to stop them.
Yeah, they play right through. Makaze with just the 1. Smoke spam comes up in favor of Astralis. And they want to end this here and now, playing over the smokes. For Ema and Bit, this is a tricky 2 versus 3. They don't have a kit. This util on Bit is somewhat helpful. They might be able to lock this banana player and stare out, leaving it down to just spam. Instead, they've lobbed in that smoke, blocking off Hooksy back of the site.
Pretty good.
It's going to allow a creep out through the coffins. This is all done on the fly. Bit looking for a way back in, and so much time has ticked off this bomb. This is where the lack of kit really starts to apply the pressure. Even as Bit gets these kills, there's no winning this. Stair has no reason to face him, no reason to peek. It's all the kills for Bit, but the map, the game, it goes the way of Astralis. Inferno picked up the toughest team they've taken down on this map yet, and that now tees Astralis up for a 3-map series. Nuke as the decider. One they've had a bit of a mixed bag of results on since Mikaze joined the roster.
Fast in the top site, Astralis classic, but hooksy loses his head. It's up to the Julie's backside to deliver Navi around. It's barely surviving. 2 kills is nice from Ema though. Through the smoke, denied by the turnaround from Stown. Good shots. Can the USP collect anything as Navi drop into the site? There's no gun. Device has no gun. He just had the bomb. You can't kill them with a bomb. Smoke goes out. Bit looks for another. Low health, finished off. And it's all fine. No problem.
Looking for that opening kill. Mikaze just gets out of the danger zone in time.
They're counting his lucky intuitive, so he makes it down secret for free, but unfortunately he lost count.
All right, bro.
And Mikaze finds that cross shot. Bit dropping, wonderful, peeking and finding his kill. Yabi up close though. Is he aware?
Oh, no aware farming for Wonderful.
Not aware.
No aware farm. Yabi takes the space. Hang on.
It's a good spot, but how do you win?
Maybe aware?
How do you win?
Maybe aware?
Well, now he's just considering that a player could have crept here. That's the call. Bit hasn't come up. So, Wonderful, re-aware. And he is so tucked in that Yabi's not going to get this kill. He has to force it. Oh, you're going up the ladder. You're going to get no-scoped. Oh, Wonderful.
Oh, God!
Not reacting to that.
A werewolf, a lone wolf, up into the heavens. And there's Hooksy with another. They're actually making this happen. That is a crazy turnaround from Astralis. Na'Vi, no, those aren't the type of rounds Na'Vi give away.
Wonderful didn't even react. He was so locked in. Maybe, Harry, maybe too locked in.
Dude, Bit, you're feeling a lot of the pressure now. You got to clutch up. This was like an unforgivable round to lose, but Astralis able to sneak Yabi up into the heavens. And he's in such a strong post plant. Even if Bit deals with Hooksy at the back of the site, the challenge is just beginning, and he won't even make it that far. As Hooksy and Yabi save the day on that round for Astralis.
Yikes, really. That's a big yikes for Wonderful. Uh-oh.
Okay, not ideal. But no one is top hut. Oh, God, Ema's so blind. Still commits to the fight. Wonderful. Doing all he can. There's very little time left here, and the bomb out in no man's land. Astralis can't win this round. They need all the kills, and they've got no time to do it. Na'Vi added a nail biter, but with Wonderful quick work from the heavens, and there's rotates getting there in time. Na'Vi will get on the board.
Yeah, only downside with that top hit instead just gets smoked off. There's not enough time for him to wrap heaven.
Saw him talking a hell of a lot here, trying to communicate a bit of a faster round, straight out into the top site. They run back another one of these A-hits, this time with more pace, more time left on the clock. They've got to flush out Alexi B, and Yabi will. Wow. Oh, and the follow-up on a bit. And just like that, Hooksy's master plan comes to fruition.
I mean, this is what Astralis look like when Yabi and Stown are comfortable. This has been historically a far better map. Triple kill entry, forcing Wonderful to save. Yabi having a good game alongside Stown is a huge uplift here for Astralis. And Na'Vi have no one here to stop them. I don't see Device winning this one with an unorthodox angle from Wonderful, but he moves off and maybe moves in. Maybe that's just what Device wants.
That's what he was waiting for.
Shadow.
Bit up close now as that second player, and Stown just takes a wide stance to deal with him. 2 quick kills for Astralis.
The firepower is on another level now for Astralis. Astralis need to go. They're waiting so long for these fake smokes right now, and Na'Vi gambled 3 low, and now they're starting to get inquisitive, and they're moving up behind the secret smokes. They're still outside. Should be caught off guard by Alexi, but he can't win this round right now. Astralis can just walk into A, which is completely underguarded, and even Stare might just escape. No. Alexi gets back behind Red, but even he knows this round is too far gone. What a great move for Astralis. Double entry ramp. Na'Vi feel like they have to panic rotate. And Astralis squeeze out the round and go back to top site. Even that wall of smokes wasn't exactly necessary. They would have won it without that. But look at the firepower. It's just a different game now for Stown.
I don't know, I'm missing some of the fight from NAVI. Yeah. Feels like they're just kind of accepting that this is happening.
Passengers on this ship. Now Astralis can just call with even more freedom. That's a smoke spam from Stare to find the 5v4. Won't last much longer. This isn't a problem. Hooksy's made it into secret with the bomb. Second layer, Astralis can go again. Don't need to commit to this lower take. Start wrapping. Hooksy can come main late. The question is, can Ima find that bomb? If he pushes and gets this kill, throws around into disarray. Device now instead takes up the angle. Shifts into Ima. Need this trade Hooksy provides.
Bruh, that's a risky trade for Hooksy, but he doesn't want to let Device's death be in vain. They still have this heaven lurk. That was the bomb on Hooksy's back. Down, lovely shot, but here's a wrap. Alexi in with a backstab.
They got the info.
Now they know Alexi trapped back in the lobby, gonna go searching for Stown at the back of the site, and he's outpositioned him there. Stown with a great round.
Yeah, it looks like Yabi dies for nothing, but he comes outdoor and he actually sees that player.
Everything Na'Vi are throwing into this game is being countered by Astralis. It's not been one note on the defense, right? It's another round where they try their hand at an opening move, a smoke break for Bit in at ramp. The difference is this time they get the opener, and it's on to Yabi. That's the lobby lurker. This is a lot of pressure removed in the round for Na'Vi, and it's going to force Astralis to look for answers elsewhere, out here in the yard. Akazi with a safer reposition here, back of the garage. Great spot for just one kill. That's really all he needs, especially with a secret drop. Ima moves in. And so here we go. That's more like it for Na'Vi. That's a round they can be proud of. 5 alive at the end of it. An opening move that works. Reactions in place for past that point, knowing.
As Na'Vi try to make this game interesting, it's been anything but on the CT side. Just been getting pulled apart by Stown and Yabi. Wonderful. Another opener here. Putting the orb right down Astralis' throat. Second shot is good. And that's bomb loose, freeing up Wonderful to go where he wants. Now, everyone getting a bit weird with it. Device somehow gets that kill. But paying almost all of his health for it will leave Astralis with not a lot. It's down in Yabi. Anything's possible. These two are in form right now. Oh my god. Great shot. Both of them getting a kill, and now a 2v4 cooking.
Fast down into lower. Wonderful has a 3-kill streak on this AWP in the round.
Scary.
3 kills deep, and I think it still might not be enough. Ima and him is split up in this retake. The AWP finds kill number 4. They've said to Wonderful, though, if you really want this round, you have to deliver us all 5. Wonderful's got to be the ace up the sleeve of Na'Vi. Spam for Yabi. Now he's the info, but this is tricky. Bombs planted. Yabi's counting down right now. Holding the door. Wonderful goes hunting. And head lobbed off. 4 kills from Na'Vi's AWP is not enough to win it.
What else can you do? That's 2v4 out of Yabi and Stown, putting it together. We're looking for a brutal half here. Device try outside. Down the vent, onto main. Oh, saved by Wonderful. He really is giving us everything he can. But Astralis live in the chaos. Double kill on top side for Yabi.
And it feels kind of poetic that this is how this third map is going to go. It's the exact same scoreline as at the start of the series. Na'Vi opened up with this on that opening map. A dominant lead. One that they were keen to run away with. And back then, it was the AWP of Astralis that was the only thing firing. Well, here it's Wonderful for this Na'Vi squad. And he is doing all he can, but it just might not be enough. 2 kills deep, needed all 4. And And so Astralis at a runaway map 3, they sit with quite the advantage. They are just 3 rounds away.
Anywhere on the map, we had a late resurgence from Wonderful, but too little and too late from everyone else.
Yeah, you know, I think that clip as well did a great job of showing just how involved hooxi is in these games, right? Calling the 2v3s, the 2v4s, trying to pilot like he's, oh my god, hang on. This is going to be quick, isn't it? 2 quick kills, and oh my goodness, that ramp play gets demolished.
Just no one's scaling, and they're all just trying to AD for fights, but Astralis have USPs at range.
Ema 1v5.
Every player out. Got to get the kills before you plant, but nothing's available. 3 topside. Boom. Astralis pistol on top of a 10-round half.
Dude, yeah, but, you know, I'm loving this. I think hooxi's done a very good job of calling some...
Raise the roof in this 3rd map.
Dude, you know, we've been crediting hooxi and his calls. Credit to Device and Stare for showing up in the early stages of this series to keep Astralis in this game. And then in time for map 3, right when it was needed, right when it was demanded, right when having that extra 10% uptick would make a world of difference, you've got so much more out of Stown and Yabi. Astralis' duo. And so while NAVI don't have Blade, Astralis do have Stabby.
Sharp as ever. Conga line to this B-bomb site. Stare looks to deny. 3 kills available. He takes the first. Got to have NAVI just shuffling quick into this site in hot pursuit at the door. Swung not. And Alexi now, the chance to plant is gone. He will try it again. Fake it out, try and force a reaction. Hit on the door with the orb. Not known to be an AWPer and put down to a single point of health. A stray bullet will finish this round, will finish this matchup. Astralis come hunting for land finals. They make it. 2 wins here online for the Danes, taking down NAVI in a dominant 3rd map appearance. NAVI eliminated, bounty claim. Astralis go to land in Malta.